What? What? I'm pressed. It's the TVC Press Tour. Heavy Press.
Make that pistol pop. Shawty got a bad boy fetish. Shawty come over and get it.
What up, though, YouTube? It's your boy Brillo. We back in the building as this press tour continues. Today we talking Tariq St. Patrick and why he is the best character in the Power Universe. Yeah, you heard it. The best character in the Power Universe. The machine is ready. So let's break this down. Listen, it's no secret that Tariq is probably one of the most polarizing characters in Power history. And the reason why I say he's the best character in the Power Universe is because his character shows the most growth, right? It's because of the losses that he takes. Let's take a trip down memory lane and break down Tariq and the OG Power. The reason why everybody hated this kid is because we basically looking at it from an adult, outlook. And Ghost was trying to put his kids in a position to where they didn't have to worry about the same things that he had to worry about. But one thing that he didn't do is he did not give his time to his children, right? He was too busy running the streets, too busy running the club, too busy running in behind Angela, which is why Tariq started acting a fool. And I'll be the first to say in the OG Power, I could not stand the kid. He was doing stupid things. He had it made, had the trust fund. He had the life that everyone aspires to have, man. Born with money, you don't have to do anything but go to school, get decent grades, and you're going to be a multi-millionaire. Don't get no better than that. But even in real life, you can't just throw money at your problems with your children. You gotta pour time into them as well as resources. Now, the biggest thing that he did, of course, was the whole robbery scenario with Kane, rolling with Kanan. Nobody knew what Tariq was doing because nobody was watching Tariq. And to culminate all of this happening and his foolishness, he played a huge role in the death of his own twin sister, which created a firestorm. And this is what we get right now. Raina got eliminated. And I will admit, that was a terrible thing. He stood there and watched his sister get eliminated. But here's the thing. He didn't know Ray Ray was going to pull that gun out and do what he did. He didn't know how really was. Plus, Raina was sticking her nose in business that did not concern her. And she said to Ray Ray, like, my dad is going to smoke you. My dad is going to smoke you. That's kind of crazy if you think about it. Now, also, the reason why everybody hates Tariq, and that's because of the elimination of his pops. Now, we're not going to play like, he wasn't manipulated into doing this. So I get it. He still holds responsibility. He eliminated his pops. And he facilitated Kanan getting eliminated. So all of these grimy things he did in the OG Power. And I still say he's the best character because in Power Book 2 Ghost, they were able to actually make us care about this character, Tariq. The battles that he's going through right now, it is very compelling. Think about it. In OG Power, he could have snitched on Kane, right? When Kane set him up, he could have snitched on Kane. He didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Effie, turned her back on him, right? All because he didn't want to be with her anymore. Diana tried to get him rolled and smoked. Monet blaming him for everything. All of his hardships is what makes him into a great character, and the fact that he can't fight. That's what makes it realistic. Like he never learned how to fight, so he can't fight. Wouldn't it be ridiculous if Tariq was just beating the brakes off of dudes like he was born and raised and fight? No, this kid stayed in a mansion, man. He stayed in a freaking penthouse, for God's sake. He don't know how to fight. So everybody's putting their hands on him, beating him up. He's beaten, he's battered. He gets beat up by Mecca's security guard, gets beat up by bars and in the pool room, gets bullied by Too Big. You know what I'm saying? Gets beat up by Zion. But in the end of the day, he keeps on winning. Fast forward to where we at right now, he didn't put himself into position to be the biggest drug dealer that we've seen in the Power Universe. He's put himself in position to elevate in the drug game. And he probably turned about a good 50% of the community on his side. Now, the other 50% will never let it go that he eliminated their favorite character, which is James St. Patrick. And I get it. But that's why Tariq is the best character in the Power Universe. His character has more depth, man. It's the losses. It's the losses. Even in this last season, he's losing. You know what I'm saying? He's losing all throughout the season, right? He's throwing temper tantrums. I killed my own pops. Pushing carts over in the warehouse with Davis. And then in the end, he finds a way to prevail and finds a way to be on top of the game. And that, I tell you, is the markers of a good character with a good character arc. Now, there you have it, man. Let me know, am I tripping? And if not Tariq, who's the best character in the Power Universe? And I'm talking about characters that's still living. I don't want to hear anything about James St. Patrick. I don't hear anything about Amari Hardwick. He's done. He's a pack, right? And he was supposed to be a pack. Even before Tariq eliminated him, it was like 5-6 people going to that club to eliminate James. It just happened. They just happened to write it that way to where it was Tariq. Everybody was going there to smoke that fool. It was happening, whether we liked it or not. Yo, let me know who's the best character in the Power Universe. If not Tariq, who? Let's try to take our feelings out of it and keep it a buck. If this is your first time coming across the page, lock into the real. You know the deal. Like, subscribe. You already know the vibe. It's the TVC Press Tour, and I'm about to slide, man. Peace.
What? I'm pressed. It's the TVC Press Tour. Heavy press.